So the city of Lamarque held a special city council meeting on July 21st, 2025 to discuss future plans with the open city manager position because the former city manager, JB Pritchett, just got arrested in Rockwall County. Let's watch this news clip, and then we're going to get into the city council meeting where this is the main topic, and also the fact that Joseph Lowry's Facebook page was deleted just the other day.
The former city manager for Lamarque is in jail after being charged with 2 felonies and 3 misdemeanors. KPRC2's Mario Diaz with how JB Pritchett was captured halfway across the state.
Captured. This is how former Lamarque city manager JB Pritchett's afternoon ended for him. Arrested in Rockwall County, just outside Dallas, at approximately 2:50 p.m. Over 4 hours later, he arrived at the Galveston County Jail for processing. This comes after members of the Galveston County Fugitive Apprehension Division and Lamarque Police executed a felony stop that resulted in the arrest of Pritchett.
He got extremely lucky that they didn't put him in the Dallas County Jail for a day or two before they decided to bring him to Galveston County. Anyways, he made it much more difficult on himself. He should have just came back to Galveston and turned himself in. But because he went on the run, he was in police custody for at least another 5 hours while they transported him back. That had to have been the most uncomfortable 5-hour road trip he's ever had in his life.
We have no record of it. There's no record at this point.
That he's ever served?
Yes, never been in the military.
It was this past Tuesday, LaPorte's police chief Randall Aragon spoke with KPRC2's Corley Peel over what he says were the alleged criminal acts committed by Lamarque's former city manager. Those charges include arson. Investigators accused Pritchett of setting fire to his own home in an effort to make it appear as if someone else had set it. He's also accused of falsifying his job application, specifically about claims he made regarding advanced degrees and serving in the military, which he did not, which is against the law.
Pritchett, who resigned earlier this month, is now set to face the music, as Chief Aragon puts it, facing 2 felonies and 3 misdemeanors. One of the felonies is for first-degree arson, which is why it should be highlighted that the Lamarque Fire Marshal's office also was involved in Pritchett's arrest today. Now, at last check, according to our assignment desk beside me here, Pritchett is facing 5 charges with a bond of $80,000. Live in the newsroom, Mario Diaz, KPRC2 News.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. On July 21st, 2025, the Lamarque City Council held a special meeting to address the open city manager position. This came after former city manager JB Pritchett resigned and was arrested in Rockwall, Texas, after skipping town to avoid arrest warrants following a raid on his home. Pritchett was caught allegedly lying on government applications and falsely claiming military service. To divert attention, he allegedly vandalized his own home and set fire to his fence to frame Councilman Lowry. This led to a major investigation, and charges came including arson, tampering with evidence, filing a false police report, and lying on official documents. If you missed my earliest coverage of the raid, fire, or his escape, I'll put the link in the description so you can catch up on it. In related news, Joseph Lowry's Facebook page, Lowry's News Network, was permanently deleted. That page was a constant source of drama and conflict in the community. His backup page was also removed just 1 day later. I called into the council meeting to speak about the loss of the city's most trusted news source. Now, let's get to the video, but before we do, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video everywhere.
Mr. Avery, are there any persons online wishing to speak?
I'm here, man.
One.
Can you hear
Very
me?
good. Your name and address for the record, please, and welcome.
This is Robert Harvey. I'm not giving my address. Y'all can't hear me, right?
Yes, sir, we can. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you. Yeah, I just want to take a moment tonight to recognize a devastating loss to the Galveston County community. Everybody is real sad today.
Both of Councilman Lowry's Facebook pages have been deleted by Facebook. The original Lowry's News Network is gone, and as of today, his backup account is now gone too. This couldn't have come at a worse time for Lowry and his followers. You see, Councilman Lowry is the reigning 2024 Keyboard Warrior of the Year. And now, with his main platforms gone, this is a massive blow to his title defense. It really looked like he was going to mount a comeback with the JoJo Lowry account, and then boom, Facebook took that page today too. Of course, the only logical explanation for all of this is that Facebook must be now a part of Mayor Keith Bell's criminal enterprise. That's the only explanation I can think of. What else could possibly explain the deletion of the most trusted and fair news source in Galveston County? Don't worry, Joseph Lowry has other tools. We all know he's already shown skill using the United States Postal Service as a personal harassment service. So I fully expect him to shift his harassment from the news feed to the mailbox. I guess now his press releases will come with a stamp on it. And that's why I want to remind everyone here, especially the public, do not give your address at this meeting. This is not a safe environment when certain elected officials are known to weaponize the mailing system against its critics and doxing and intimidating citizens with their personal information. Meanwhile, the police and the sheriff's department continue to ignore all of the reports about Councilman Lowry, no matter how serious or how frequent. So maybe Lowry should recruit some of their officers to infiltrate Facebook. That way, reports about his next account will be buried as well. That's all I got. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Mr. Harvey.
First off today, I'd like to announce that I came up 8 signatures short for the recall petition, so I refiled it. Nothing has changed. Lowry still does not do his job. District C is the only one to not have someone appointed to the Youth Advisory Council now. He had nothing to contribute to the park calendar discussion last week that lasted over 3 hours. This time the petition states that council member accepted $50,000 in COVID business relief grants he did not qualify for. Council members left at least 4 meetings early within the past year with no excuse. No concerns were entered for our district because he was not there to do it. And he has been censured 4 times now with no change behavior. Well, Facebook took down the Lion News Network and his profiles, so we're all getting a refreshing break. But that's not because he saw issue with his conduct. His conduct that at this point, as of today, has led to the head of the Public Integrity Unit at the District Attorney's Office and an investigator being involved. So good luck with that. She didn't receive my original complaint packet that was filed back in June. She's looking into that as well. But she certainly got my packet today with my USB drive and everything on it. So again, good luck.
With all the stuff going on with the city manager, and the word on the streets is that our finance director is quitting, and I don't know if there's any truth to that, but I just hope that there's something wasn't going on is the reason why the word on the streets is our new interim city manager is not going to be around much longer either. And if all that's true, there's something wrong. I don't know if it's with the paperwork or something, but I wish y'all would get it right. And that's just another reason I think the city of Lamarque needs a forensic audit. And just to find out if, there've been a lot of rumors, but some of those rumors have come true. And thank God somebody looked into the paperwork on the former city manager, because, he come in on lies and then he tried to lie on somebody else and get them in trouble, and that's wrong. And I was here the night that you, Ms. Yancey, and Mr. Ross voted him in, and Mr. Lowry and Mr. Compion didn't want to. And not saying that they seen something in him that y'all didn't see, but it was almost to me like he was pushed in the position that he was not apparently qualified for, but now the city of Lamarque is who's going to have to suffer. And I don't think that's right. I hope y'all go to, and I would love to have this young lady right here to be our new city manager, but she don't want to. But I just hope y'all would go through the records and make sure the next person that applies for city manager is duly qualified. And maybe you should listen to not so much Mr. Lyer, but Mr. Compion. He's a little older, and maybe, you know, I don't think he has no sticks to sharpen or whatever y'all want to call it, but I think he's in it for the city of Lamarque, and maybe y'all could listen to him next time he votes yay or nay on your next city manager. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Mr. Holcomb. Point of information. Refer back to the city charter for the qualifications of city manager, and you might be surprised. Thank you.
I am concerned that I'm trying to find out what is the protocol of our city. Who's supposed to speak, who's not supposed to speak. And I guess you can leave that for the next city manager, but just some concerns when we get the interim, so that we can have memos sent out about who's supposed to talk for the city. And in my opinion, the council does not need to find out from the newspaper or a TV report. I do think that we deserve, for all the volunteer hours that we give, I do think we deserve to know something. I also would like to know who initiated the roundup and who was involved and what city resources were used for that. Was it overtime? No. Was it?
Miss, hold on just a minute, Ms. Yancey. Let's get some advice from. I see you frowning, Mr. Knable. What are you, Miss Nance? Somebody over here has sad face.
I'm just asking for. I'm giving her a directive on trying to request that, because I've gotten calls that I can't answer when it comes to the paper.
So I went back and listened to what Miss Yancey has said several times, and it's pretty apparent to me that she is talking about the arrest of former city manager JB Pritchett when they went to Dallas County, I think it was Rockwall, Texas, and they arrested him up there, and then they had pictures of his arrest in the paper. Now, where it gets really confusing for me is she starts talking about how this is clear-cut racism, and I don't have a clue what she's talking about there, because for one, JB Pritchett is not even black. I don't think he's Hispanic, but it just doesn't make any sense what she's talking about. I don't know what she's talking about. I should put it like that. If anybody knows, put it in the comments, please.
And what was said. And I'm trying to find out. I would like, well, let me tell Gus, I would like an investigation into that.
Okay. I think we need to.
Do I need to put that on the agenda?
I think that there is a law enforcement process and there's pending investigations. There's a pending criminal case. I think that process needs to play out, because we can't get a lot of records while there are any pending criminal
Well, let me just say this. What I did not like was it seemed like overkill. And when those pictures came up and people were asking me who took the pictures, what were they there for, I don't know how to answer that to my constituency, because we're basically in a way, but it looks like there's a lot of racism happening in our county.
Can you let's hold on, Ms. Yancey. Can she get those questions answered about photographs and
It's a pending criminal case.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
that's the issue.
Okay.
I'm just trying to ask, I want to be able to answer that question to my residents who are asking me, because it looks very, one, it's embarrassing for our city, and number two, it looks very racist. And I'm just gonna call it out, because that's what's been happening. And I sit on this council. I was elected by District A. And some of you, it's the elephant in the room. And I'm gonna knock out the elephant, because this right here is unacceptable. Now, if you wanna add it to the, I know you say it's a pending investigation, but I would like to know those questions, because it's out there in the community. And I don't like looking ignorant. And because there's a lot of things we don't know I'm looking ignorant, but then I hear the chief, the police chief, the fire chief making comments, and as a council member, I don't know what's going on. I don't like that. Now, some of you may be okay with that, but as a professional woman, I am not. And when I come here, I come to do city business, and I want to be able to answer the questions. And these are just simple questions, but I'll have them ready for you, Gus, and I guess I'll send that to you. And I believe I am asking this community to pray for our community, pray for our sister city as well. I do not like what I see happening with our Lamarque PD and the city of Texas City. It's not a good look.
Ms. Yancey, are you requesting a point of personal privilege?
I'm requesting a point of personal privilege to say this. May I have it?
Go ahead.
I do not like what I'm seeing. It is very hurtful. Now, what I've been telling this community is that racism is a tool of power. It's just one of the tools in a shed. So get over it. I'm black every day. I can't change that. Wouldn't want to change it. So it's about progress for me. Don't worry about that. Let's keep going forward. Let's keep doing the work of Lamarque, and let those other people call us pickaninny and all those other names, jigaboo, convict, those horrible things that now people are saying comes from Lamarque. That all that stuff that's being said about other people is stemming from this city. And I don't like that. We are a city of hope, faith, and courage. I don't like having to go to birthday parties and have to defend my city. And they're saying it's your council, it's the people. I don't like that. We can disagree to disagree. We can disagree to disagree and love one another, like was said last Monday. This is so disheartening. I don't know, I've been praying daily for our city. But what I am praying is I will defend every department in this city. Every department I will defend if you're right. And there are just so many rumors flying, and we've got to stop all that. And I will, if anyone wants to meet with me, I'm welcome to meet with you. Now, we're going to have our town hall meeting in September, District A. And in September, we'll be there to ask some of those questions. But Mayor, like I asked you and the Mayor Pro Tem, let's get down to business and let's get back to work. And I'm asking this council to stay with the facts and taking care of the city. But I just want to apologize to the city of Texas City because I hate what's happening there now, because it wasn't. And the same thing was happening here. Now that disease is spreading, that hate. And that shouldn't be. This community has always been diverse, always, since after slavery. So I just want to say to us, we are brothers and sisters. Let's act like it. Thank you, Mayor. Thanks so much.
Yes, ma'am.